everyone. Welcome to the highlights of this all-important day. Day 5 of the second test match, West Indies versus Sri Lanka, happening at the Galle International Stadium. Well, the game is beautifully poised with Sri Lanka now 279 runs ahead. At one stage, they were in a spot of bother, but Dhananjay De Silva, magnificent 153 not out, and Lasith Abuldenir 25 not out, pulling them out of trouble in a partnership of 107 runs. Right, it's time for some action. How will this day 5 pan out? Let's go across and join our commentators.
The lead at the moment, 279. How many more can they get, or will they want to get? Is it an issue of runs, or just allowing for a bit more wear of the pitch with the roller having been used? Described as a heavy roller, but clearly the heavy roller is on a diet here in Sri Lanka from what we saw. And Buldenir to take strike. And he's looking forward to a day in the field, the Sri Lankan captain.
Straight away runs. Lasith Abuldenir creeping towards square leg.
Clearing mid off. Didn't middle it as well as he wanted, but should be able to get 4. He will. Big swing, and that will take them to the record. Best ever partnership in Test match cricket for the 9th wicket for Sri Lanka. Even as they are minutes away, we anticipate, from a declaration. A wicket for Jason Holder, the first wicket in the Test match that has fallen to one of the seamers. And with that dismissal, he's decided that he's had enough runs on the board. Dimwith Karunaratne making the declaration at 3:45 for 9, which means the West Indies have been set a target of 297, or to bat over 90 overs to save the Test match.
Lasith Abuldenir, important contribution. One for 39 of 124 deliveries. Sri Lanka declaring at 345 for 9.
So on this last day of the series, here where we are, the West Indies about to get ready for the final innings of this contest. They trail by 1 match to 0. Can they get anywhere close to 297? Sri Lanka, they'll need to take 10 wickets to seal the series and pick up 12 more points.
Captain Craig Brathwaite, fantastic knock in the first, an average of 32, double 100 in his career as well. Will be the key man for West Indies. And the makeshift opener, Jermaine Blackwood, naturally aggressive in his 43rd game. Love to improve on that average, saying that his player, if he gets going, someone to look out for.
Maybe the West Indies would have prepared themselves mentally to face spin from ball 1, and then to see Lakmal with the new ball in hand. As normal as it would have been in normal circumstances, might be a bit of a surprise, but here we go, the final innings of the series. Off the mark immediately.
Oh, there was bat involved. Very lucky, Blackwood.
Well, eventually it found its way to the bat, because he had said, well, I'm going to play a pull shot, it's going to hit me in the thigh pad, and then, oh.
That was a good stroke to end the over.
Great shot, lovely use of the feet. Is that out? Is that out? It is. Given.
Once again, that slider working for the off-spinner. 14th wicket for the youngster in this series.
Tracking coming, original edition is out. Outside of impact umpire's call, wickets hitting. Ruchi, you can stay with your original edition. I will let you know when you're on screen.
Not putting a foot wrong. Craig Brathwaite goes for 6. It's 15 for 1. Misfield and 4.
Slightly, yeah. By setting that 2 fielders at short extra cover easily by Jeremy Blackwood. Powerfully played.
Short delivery. That's gone for 4. That's poor delivery by Ramesh Mendis. This is what he has to be careful of. Oh, was that a chance? Was that a chance? Ramesh Mendis thinks it is.
Looks like it did carry. Yeah. Hitting almost near the wrist. Slightly misjudged by the captain.
Poor delivery. Huge open spaces on the onside, and he's easily put that one away. Gone on the stroke of lunch. They're looking for the breakthrough. The coach is delighted. That will have everyone in the Sri Lankan camp feeling a lot happier. Jermaine Blackwood's vigil has ended.
They chopped and changed, and Embledeer was bowled from the city end and then changed again and bowled from the fort end and lobs it up outside off stump. Blackwood drives, the outside edge is found. It's a smart catch. And Blackwood's vigil ends, he goes for 36. The West Indies have lost their second. It's 65 for 2 at lunch.
So this is the equation now. The West Indies need 232 runs. That looks highly unlikely. Sri Lanka, though, will think they have a very good chance in the remaining sessions to pick up those 8 wickets.
Winning the game for the West Indies is far out. A positive result for them is going to be a draw.
Shea Hope on strike. Look for the sweep and gets a top edge. Oh, just eludes Suranga Lakmal. That was the plan. Miscued it completely. And he was lucky he gets a boundary, but could have been very nearly.
Once again, a tentative stroke. He was looking to fetch the ball from outside the off stump. That extra bounce enabled Mendes to get the edge of the bat. Is it off the shoe and taken? He's going to ask his partner, did he see it happening? Or should we go to the third umpire?
Spare a thought for Oshada Fernando. Again in the firing line. Off single is not out, so let's see.
Okay, the ball has come off the bat. Clearly bounced before the fielder.
It was far too easy for the umpire to make a decision in a jiffy. Clearly a bump ball.
Should get a couple here, peeling off the outer half of the bat. Will go for 4, in fact. Racing across this outfield.
Shot this time. Oh, straight to Suranga Lakmal. We just spoke about the man. What a good catch. It's so hard, but only found Suranga Lakmal, the lonely fielder at short square leg.
He likes to go for his shots, but the reason his numbers are so ordinary, it's sometimes like this. Poor shot selection. Short, picked out the lone man. They had forward scare right into the midriff. Another wicket for Ramesh Mendis. He's been the star for Sri Lanka with the ball in this series. The West Indies lose another important wicket. Shea Hope gone for 16, 92 for 3. Taken! Fantastic reflex action catch. He can't believe it, Roston Chase. Really, that's the sort of catch which you could only take it by a reflex action. You're having a look at something here. Seeking to confirm whether it was cleanly taken. There didn't seem to be any doubt about it. Yeah, it's confirmed. He's gone.
What a fantastic catch. Looks like Oshanda Fernando. Yes, that's Oshanda Fernando. Went out a small breather. Icebreaker, I should say. Comes in, grabs one of the toughest catchers, feeling around to get another wicket for Ramesh Mendis. Sanchez gone for first bowler. 92 for 4. Hat-trick ball. Slip, gully, another gully. Silimidov. Here we go.
Past the outside edge. Everyone was jumping and anticipating maybe even hundreds in the crowd as well. But he survives.
Catch it. Oh, another one. Ramesh Mendis. Easy catch of Dhananjay De Silva. Mayers had no chance. Fantastic delivery, curving in. Turn from middle and off. And Dhananjay De Silva is not going to miss out there.
3 wickets in the over. Reaching for it. Healthy edge, and he's not going to drop that. Safest pair of hands at first slip. 4 of the 5 wickets to Ramesh Mendis. Kyle Mayers, another failing to score. 92 for 5.
That's a poor delivery. That's played fine. That was too short. Hasn't Bonner impressed you? He certainly impressed me with the way his temperament, the way he's batted. He's actually been so solid. When anything loose, he's pounced on. His defense has been very good. 103 for 5.
And Baldinia can get that one. That just slides on to the right-hander.
Oh, that's gone. That's gone. Quite a simple catch. Sufficient turn, enough bounce. And Holder had to just watch. It went off an outside edge. It was catching practice to slip. Dhananjay De Silva doesn't miss those.
What a good delivery this is. It's probably a little bit full to be playing back. And the outside edge is found. He can catch them at slip, Dhananjay De Silva. That's another sharp chance. And Baldinia, he's got his second one. Jason Holder, the big man, he's gone for 3. The West Indies are in strife. 103 for 6.
Come on,
Obviously, the Sri Lankans are plotting. They're talking in the Sinhalese language, just planning amongst themselves what to do and what to say. Oh, bit uppish. Ramesh Mendis straight away pouncing on it. Few hands went up, but Joshua's off the mark. Or chopped it on, I think. That was the one that came in with the arm, or the one he attempts to bowl or float into the right-hander, and Bonner found it following him and could only chop it back onto the stumps. That was the real obstacle.
Too close to cut. It's been a long innings for Nkrumah Bonner. He faced 143 deliveries. He goes for 44. Another one for Baldinia. 108 for 7, the West Indies.
That's it. Down towards backward square leg. 1 bounce for 4. Kima Roach getting that ball really short and had plenty of time. That's the round arm, that's swept. And that's not stopped on the boundary. That went. That was hit quite hard. Raced away to the boundary.
Looks very close. Kumar Dharmasena, yes, this time. Straight away, Kima Roach going upstairs.
Ball tracking coming on. Original is out, pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting. Kumar, you can stay with your original decision of out. I will let you know when you're on screen.
That one looked very close as far as pitching outside the line, but there the technology showed umpire Dharmasena got it absolutely correct. Roach goes for 13, 8 wickets down, 128 on the board. Is he struck plug in front? They said yes. They're convinced it's 5 wickets for Ramesh Mendis. It's going to be reviewed again.
Coming up, original edition is out. Pitching outside off, impact in line. Wickets hitting. Ruchi, you can stay with your original decision. I will let you know when you're on screen. Stand by.
The die is almost cast for the West Indies. 5 wickets in the first innings, 5 in the second for Ramesh Mendis. Pamal goes for 1, 129 for 9. He has the chance to get 5. And he does it! 5 wickets for Embledenia. Comprehensive victory for Sri Lanka. They've dominated the West Indies yet again.
Series winning wicket. Dhananjay De Silva has been magnificent at first slip. Lasith Embledenia deservedly getting his fifer. Dimuth Karunaratne, Captain Cool. Good runs, led the team well. And what a send-off to Mickey Arthur. Grant Clark and Shane McDermott have done a decent job with this team. And Lasith Embledenia, number 1 spinner, and a great partner in Ramesh Mendis.
Sri Lanka win by 164 runs. They retain the Sobers Tissera Trophy, winning 2-0 as they did in the corresponding series 6 years ago here in Sri Lanka. The West Indies dismissed for 132 before tea on the final day.
First, it's the ITW man of the match. He will receive a prize of US 1,500 for his outstanding knock of 155. It is the unanimous choice as Dhananjay De Silva. It is time now for the Indica Easy Man of the Series. Now, this is a very special moment, I'll tell you. He got 11 wickets for 135 and also 18 wickets in the series. And yes, you guessed it right, it's Ramesh Mendis. He will receive a prize of US 2,500. And a hometown man